I love the show The Pit, but it also pisses me off. The show itself doesn't piss me off, but the way the doctors and nurses treat their patients in that show with compassion and empathy and patience and understanding, and how hard they really try to figure out what's going on with their patients and help them, and they're so compassionate. And it's the total opposite from my reality. I'm chronically ill, and I've had a mystery chronic illness for the last 3 years. And I have two daughters, two grown daughters. One's 22 and the other is 26, who also both have mystery chronic illnesses. And they've both been suffering for many years themselves with debilitating symptoms. The thing is, we live in rural Texas. We live in a very rural area in a very red state. And I don't know if this is just where we live or what or why, but the medical staff, 9 times out of 10, the medical staff here, no matter where we go, whether it's the two emergency rooms we have here or it's a doctor's office, 9 times out of 10, the doctor and the nurses are total fucking assholes. They are bitches. Like, they have no compassion. They're completely apathetic. And for one, they don't even try to figure out what's wrong with you. They'll do like some blood work, maybe some imaging, and that's it. And if that doesn't show anything, they're just like, oh, well, your blood work looks fine, and send you on your way. But not only do they not try to figure out what's wrong with us, they don't try to help us, but they are fucking bitches to us. Like, they are not only apathetic, but just rude, like downright nasty and rude. And especially for my oldest has been completely bedridden for a year and a half. A year and a half, completely, like, can't even sit up in bed because she gets debilitating symptoms when she so much as sits up or stands up for a moment. Like, as soon as her body is elevated, the symptoms start. And the symptoms are her heart starts racing. Like, it's gone up into like the 160s. Her heart rate goes way up. It skyrockets. She'll get nausea. She'll get tinnitus, neck pain and stiffness, fatigue, a sense of imbalance, pain and numbness in her arm, and pain between her shoulder blades. And it's so bad that she has to immediately lay back down. So taking her to doctors' offices and the emergency room is a major challenge. It's a major challenge for her. It makes her very sick just having to sit up long enough to be pushed in a wheelchair to the car from the door, or from the car to the doctor's office or the ER. It makes her so sick, and it's so hard on her. And when I get there and I tell them this, that she can't set up, all this stuff happens to her, they don't fucking care. They still will try to make her stand up and stand on a scale and sit up in a chair long enough to get her blood pressure taken and all this stuff. And I'm like, why is it so hard to believe that someone can't sit up? I mean, they act like we're lying or something, like it can't possibly be that bad. And a year and a half, my daughter, a year and a half of her life has been stolen from her. She has been bedridden through 2 birthdays and 2 Christmases now. And like I said, the medical staff around here, 9 times out of 10, not only do they not try to help her, but they are bitches to her, completely apathetic and rude and nasty. And I think it has something to do with the fact that we are in the Bible Belt in a very rural and red area, and my daughter is clearly queer and autistic. And I think that they pick up on that, and I think that's why they treat her. I think they're all just assholes here. The people here are just assholes, because that was my experience growing up here, going to school here. But it's like the worst of these people go into the medical field for some reason. I don't understand it. But like I said, everywhere we go, 9 times out of 10, they are completely apathetic, rude, like nose in the air, bitches and assholes. And I'm so fed up with it. I'm so fed up with it. And I'm so fed up with my daughter, her life being robbed from her, and people treating her like shit. When we go to try to get help somewhere, they end up not helping and treating her like shit and making her feel even worse than she already does. And so I just wanted to make this video in hopes that it would come across someone who my daughter's symptoms sound familiar to. Maybe somebody out there will have an idea of what it might be or any tips or advice. So please share this video, please. And I also would like to know if anybody else has this experience where you live. If you have a chronic illness or a disability, have you had this experience with the medical staff that you have to depend on for help? Or is it just here, just us? If you got to the end of this, thank you. And again, please share. Oh, and I feel like I need to mention that we're pretty sure that we have genetic disorders in our family. We're pretty sure that's why me and both of my daughters have had chronic illness and all these symptoms, and nobody's been able to figure out what's wrong with us. I think it's genetic disorders. We're thinking hypermobile EDS and MCAS. So I thought that information might be helpful.